Hello, good morning everybody, good day. My name is Courtney. I will be your instructor for today. This is my boyfriend Gary. He's going to be our student, helping us out, assisting me along on my first Vinyasa flow. So let's begin. He's lying down in Shavasana, lying on our backs, getting grounded, finding our breath here. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. We're going to begin with a 5-minute meditation, a full body scan. So just get grounded, get comfortable. I'd like you to start by scrunching up your toes. Bring your focus to your toes. Now release your toes. Relax your ankles, your calf muscles, your knees, and your thigh muscles. Let any thoughts you may have float up and away from you in an air bubble. Relax your buttocks, your pelvic area, and begin to notice any tension you may have in your back. Breathe deeply in, and as you breathe out, slowly relax and release any tension you may have in your back. Now your shoulders. Lift them up and then release them. Now it's time to relax your neck and your jaw muscles. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let go of any tension you're holding in your neck and your jaw. Relax your brows, your face. Finally, the top of our head. I'd like you to hunch your shoulders up one more time, and as you release your shoulders, let go of any remaining tension and let it sink down and flow out of you. Wonderful. Now take a few more deep breaths and enjoy this feeling of relaxation and calm for a little while longer. Enjoying this moment, bringing our attention back to our breath, being aware of any outside noises and then just letting them go. begin to bring your awareness back to this space. And on your next inhale, slowly come up. We're going to come into tabletop. Coming onto all fours here, we're going to place our hands directly underneath our shoulders, our knees directly under our hips. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, arch our back, hips and gaze comes up. Exhale, push away from the earth, rounding out your spine, warming up the spine here. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze and hips shoot up. Exhale, push away from the earth, rounding out your spine. And once more, inhale, exhale. Coming back to a neutral tabletop. We're going to come in to thread the needle. So we're going to inhale, bring that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it through our left arm and our left leg, placing our shoulder and our head on the ground. Stretching out our shoulders as much as we can here. You can keep your hand planted exactly where it is, or you can walk it out in front of you. Get a deeper stretch here. Beautiful. If this does become too much on your knees, you can always place a blanket under there for extra support. Inhale, come up. And now we're going to do the left side. That dirt bike riding in the back would be my little brother. I'm very sorry. And my two nephews. No, okay, here we go. We're going to keep going. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing it through to your right arm and your right knee. Oh my goodness. Trying to ignore the sounds of the outside world. That's Eli. Everybody say hi, Eli. Inhale, come back up to neutral tabletop. Placing your hands back underneath our shoulders once again. Guys, can you go back to the front of the house, please? Guys, can you go back to the front of the house? Please and thank you, please. Thank you, Carson. Okay, moving right along here, we're going to come into our plank position, tuck our toes, straightening out our legs. We're pushing up strong through our hands. You can stay here or you can drop your knees in a kneeling plank, whichever you prefer. Keep your core engaged. Now we're going to push our hips back to downward facing dog. Your feet are going to come hip distance apart from each other. Keeping our shoulders and our elbows locked up. You're pushing away from the earth. Beautiful, baby. Now we're going to inhale, right leg lifts. Hold here. Pushing through with the heel of your foot. Push, push, push. Try to find as much length as you can here. Exhale, come down. Going to inhale, left leg lifts. Do the same second side. Pushing away with our heel. With our heel. There you go. Beautiful. Keep holding, keep breathing, keep your core engaged. Exhale, come down. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet up to our hands. Feet together, ankles and toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift. You can keep your hands planted on the ground or place them on your shins, as Gary's doing. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Find as much length as you can here. Try to keep your knees straight. Beautiful. On your next inhale, you're going to drop your hips, circle swing your arms up, coming tall up into your upward salute. Exhale, hands down to heart center. We're going to go ahead and set our dedication and intention for our practice today. When setting an intention or dedication for your yoga practice, it acts like a metaphor to translate your practice off your mat and into your life. It is a vehicle that makes yoga an aspect of your lifestyle rather than something you do just for exercise. I want to offer up the intention and dedication of gratitude today, being thankful for everything that we have in this life. But it can be whatever you choose. Forgiveness, guidance, staying present in the moment. I'll give you a few moments. You're gonna exhale. Inhale, circle swing your arms up by your ears. Exhale, hands down through heart center, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lowering our knees down in a kneeling plank. Inhale, exhale down through chaturanga. Coming into our baby cobra. Belly is on the ground. Your arms are pushing away from the earth, but your belly is still on the ground. Exhale, tuck your toes, hoist your hips back in a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees low. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Making sure our feet are completely together here, heels and ankles and toes touching. Inhale, drop your hips, circle swing your arms up, upward salute.
Do your eyes
Keep your eyes open.
harder.
Yeah, you should keep your eyes open for more balance. Exhale, hands down through heart center, coming into forward fold. Keep flowing, baby. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. In our upward facing dog, our toes are untucked, our feet are completely flat on the mat, but our thighs are lifted up here, keeping our thighs engaged. Pulling up tall. Exhale, tuck your toes, come back in the downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees low. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, drop your hips, circle swing your arms up, coming into upward salute. Exhale, hands down through heart center, coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Eli. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees low. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop your hips, circle swing your arms up, coming into upward salute. Exhale, hands through heart center, coming into forward fold. Hey, boys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop your hips, circle swing your arms up. Upward salute. Exhale, hands down through heart center, forward fold. Moving right into our sun B's here. We just did sun A's, moving into sun B's. We're going to drop our hips, circle swing our arms up, sitting low into our chair. Biceps by your ears as much as you can, or out in front of you for more balance. Or if this is too much on your shoulders, you can always bring your hands into heart center. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center, coming into your forward fold. Straightening out those legs, finding as much length as you can here, hinging at the hips. You're going to plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through the warrior one. When we're in our warrior one, our knee is going to be completely in line with our right foot.
There you go.
And our back foot's going to be at a 45-degree angle, flat on the mat, pointing towards the top left corner of our mat here. 45-degree angle, love. Pointing your toes towards the top right. There you go. Beautiful. Engage your core. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Good job. Still bending low into that front leg. Hips are square to the front. Good job. Okay, place your hands, step back down to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to warrior one. Making sure our knee and our foot are parallel once again. Turning that back foot into a 45-degree angle. Engage your core. Inhale, rise up. It's okay. Hips are still square to the front. Arms are by your ears. Shoulders are relaxed back and down. Your gaze is forward. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Place your hands, step back through chaturanga. Keeping your elbows in, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take a moment to rest here. Oh, just kidding. Sorry, we have one more set. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to warrior one. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Exhale, fan your arms out to the side, moving into warrior two. Your hips are going to open up to the side here. Your gaze is over your right fingertips. You're bending into that front knee. Get a wider stance here, love. There you go. Bend into that right knee. Still keeping it parallel. You can put on a little bit. Okay. He's doing great. He's doing so great. Okay, so from here, we're going to flip our palm, reach forward, inhale, reverse our warrior. You can keep your left hand on the back of your leg for more stability. If you want more of a challenge, bring your arm into the back of into the small of your back, coming into your half bind. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, baby. Want to practice rolling over our toes here from our upward facing dog to our downward facing dog. It creates a lot of core strength. So the more that you practice that, the easier it gets. Inhale, we're going to move into our second side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to warrior one. Keeping our knee and our foot in one line here. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fan our arms out to warrior two. Come opening up to the side here. Hips are open to the side. Still bending into that front leg. Flip your palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Baby, why are you TikToking so much?
What?
It's just breathing. Thank you. Creating a nice lateral flexion here in our side. We want to be stretching this as much as we can. Beautiful. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down, step back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Keeping our elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. My baby is doing such a great job. Here, go ahead and grab a quick drink of water. Good job, love. You're doing so wonderful. I'm so proud of you.
Yoga.
Okay, so moving right back into our practice, meeting in downward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Getting a quick child's pose. From our downward facing dog, we're going to inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fan your arms out to warrior two. From warrior two, we're going to flip our palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse our warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Plant your hands, step back, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, baby. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to warrior one. Inhale. Inhale, rise up. Good job, baby.
There we go.
Exhale, fanning our arms out to warrior two. Flip our palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Beautiful. Cartwheel our arms down, planting our hands, stepping back, plank. Exhale, down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, baby. We're going to do that once more. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to warrior one. There you go, baby. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fanning our arms out to warrior two. Flip our palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Planting your hands, step back to chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Doing so good, baby. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step through to warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fan your arms out to warrior two. Flip your palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Plant your hands, step back through, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to inhale, heels high. Exhale, knees low. Step or hop to the top of your mat. From here, we're going to drop our hips, coming down into our chair, arms up by your ears. Sinking back, sinking down, sinking low. Look down and make sure you can see your toes here. If not, sit back a little deeper. Bring your knees together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, turn your gaze right, turn your body right, coming into our right side twisted chair. Your left elbow is going to lock on the outside of your right knee. Beautiful job. You want to check to make sure that your knees are in one line here. So you want to make sure your left knee comes back some, right knee comes forward some. You want to keep those knees in one line. Good job, baby. So from here, you have the option to play with your side crow if that's in your practice today. No worries. It's not in Gerber's. That's okay. So we'll hold for another second or two. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful job. Moving right into chair, second side. Drop your hips, circle swing your arms up, coming back into your chair. Making sure we can still see our toes here. Sitting back, sitting down, sitting low. Hands coming in the heart center. You're going to inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist left, look left. Right knee comes to your left. Right elbow comes to your left knee. Making sure that our knees are, again, in one line. Bringing this knee forward some, this knee back some. Left knee forward some, right knee back some. Option to play in side crow here on your second side, if this is in your practice. Keep holding twisted chairs. You're doing so great, so strong. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, forward fold. You all right, love?
Keep going.
Okay. Getting there. Okay, now plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bringing our right foot to our left glute now, opening up to the side for half scorpion. You have the option to stay here or flip your dog, bringing your foot down to your mat. Lifting our hips up to the sky, opening up our chest, our belly, getting as much length as we can here. Plant your hand, spot your mat, flip it back. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right knee to left elbow. Option to stay here or kick it through and move into wild thing. Good job. Spot your mat, flip it back. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to crescent lunge. In your crescent lunge, it's similar to warrior three, but your weight is going to be in your toes, just like as he's doing. Inhale, come up.
My knee bend?
Yeah, no.
Can't do it without my knee bend.
Okay. Inhale, come up. So stepping up into our warrior three, moving our hands into heart center, We're going to bring our weight into our right leg, stepping up. You're going to come into warrior 3, back leg is straight. You're kicking your heel towards the back, behind you. Planting that right leg as much as you can, getting grounded, finding one focal point in front of you. From here you can, you have the option to bring your arms out to airplane. Exhale, plant your hands on the ground, coming into one-legged standing splits. Exhale, plant your foot, coming into forward fold. Now plant your hands, step back to plank, lower down through chaturanga. We're going to go through our vinyasa once again. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. He's dripping sweat. Inhale, left leg lifts. There, you're doing so good. Keep it up. Step it through to warrior. Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry. Right, left foot opens up to comes to your right glute. Opening your hips up to the side here. In your half scorpion, option to stay here. Do your flip dog. Beautiful. Spot your mat. Plant your hand. Flip it back. What in the heck? You're gonna inhale, right leg or left leg lifts. Exhale, bring your left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Option to stay here, kick it through, and move into wild thing. Beautiful job. Plant your hand. Inhale, left leg lifts once again. Exhale, step it through to crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. From here, we're going to bring our hands into heart center. Coming into our warrior 3, we're going to bring our weight into our left leg, grounding down through that left foot. You're going to teeter-totter your chest forward while your back leg is going to just come up and float behind you. Toes can be flexed or pointed here. You have the option to stay here, fan your arms out to airplane. Exhale, plant your hands coming down into one-legged standing splits. Straightening out that leg as much as we can. In our one-legged standing splits, we can point our toes here. Exhale, plant the right foot, coming into our forward fold. Now plant your hands, step back. We're going to move into our vinyasa once again. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, go ahead and take a moment to rest in child's pose. I'm going to grab you a towel over back. Here you go, baby. You are dripping. He's doing so great. Best student I could ever ask for. All right. Wow. Getting a workout. All right, here we go. Moving right into our peak sequence now. Coming back to our downward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to warrior 2. Back foot comes parallel to the back of your mat. Your hips open up to the side. Your arms are parallel to the earth. Your gaze is forward over your right fingertips. Coming into our triangle, we're going to straighten out that right leg. Inhale, reach forward as much as you can. And then tick-tock your arms down, bringing your right foot to the inside of your bringing your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Fingers other way though.
You said inside.
Yes, there you go. He's got it. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna come into our half moon. So planting our right hand in front of our right foot, in front of it, in front. We're gonna slowly slide our toes up and, yep, there you go. Finding as much balance as we can here. Flex our toes in towards our face. Find more balance, focus on one point on the floor. Staying strong here. Exhale, plant your foot back down, coming back into warrior two. Warrior two, flip your palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. From here, we're gonna keep our legs exactly where they are, and we're just gonna come into our side angle, bringing our right hand down to our right foot once again. Right elbow meets our right knee.
What?
Yep. From here, we're gonna plant our left hand now, lifting up our toes, coming into our revolved side angle. From here, we're gonna lower back up, or come back up into our warrior two. Good job. From here, we're gonna pivot our toes forward, straightening out that right leg, pivot our toes forward to the long edge of our mat, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinging at the hips with a flat back, come down into wide-legged forward fold. Hands can be on your ankles, your heels, feet. They can be down on the mat in front of you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. From here, we're going to plant our right hand, and we're going to open up to the left side here. Exhale, plant your left hand, raise your right arm up, opening up to the right side. Exhale, plant your hand back down. From here, we're going to move into our goddess pose. So we're going to turn our toes out, our heels in. We're going to squat down low, finding our balance here. Bringing our hands up to heart center. Beautiful. Good job, baby. We're going to move into eagle now from our strong goddess. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, bringing our left arm underneath our right arm, crossing our arms. So for this one, Gary has very tight shoulders, and so for him, those with tight shoulders, you're just going to grab opposite shoulders here. And this one, you're going to swing your left arm underneath your right, and you're going to cross. Fingers come to your palm, your thumbs are towards your face. So from there, we're going to pivot our toes towards the front of our mat, to the right. Staying in our crescent lunge here, right knee is bent, toes are towards the top of your mat. We're going to inhale, stepping up onto our right foot now, crossing our left leg over our right, coming into our eagle. Sitting down, sitting low. Hi! We have a visitor. Hi, Midnight. This is Midnight. No. Where are you going? Oh, hi, Midnight. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Everybody say hi, Midnight. It's okay. This is our neighbor's cat. Hi, love. Okay. So from here, we want to try to wrap our toes around our right calf here, or you can keep them tapped down, whichever you prefer. So from here, you want to try to cross it over as high as you can on your right thigh, and try to lock those toes in around your calf. And the more you sit down and low, you should find a pretty stable position here. Now from here, we're going to inhale, bringing our elbows up. Exhale, round down into sleeping eagle. Beautiful. Okay, inhale, come up, arms come up, legs uncross. Yes, we're gonna plant our hands, Stepping back into our plank, lowering down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to do the second side. He's doing so good. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to a warrior two. Inhale, rise up. Straightening out our left knee now. We're going to move into our triangle second side. Reach forward as much as you can. Exhale, tick-tock your arms. Coming down into our triangle. Keeping our knees straight here. Now we're going to move into our half moon, planting our left hand in front of our left foot. Finding stability here, slowly slide those back toes up and off your mat. Foot is flexed towards your face. You're pushing back through with your heel. Left arm is up. I'm going to try to do a slight adjustment here. You got it, baby. Plant your hand.
Can't let you pushing on me. Hey, I can't do it with you pushing on me.
I'm not pushing on you.
You're pushing me this way.
I'm trying to balance you out.
Well, wait till I get up.
Here, we're just going to try to open our hips up to the side here as much as we can. Foot is still flexed towards the face. Beautiful work. Beautiful job. Okay, exhale, planting our hands. Right foot comes up into the air, one leg is standing splits. Wait, we're on left side. Right?
No, we're not. Oh my god. Oh, man. I'm trying.
You're doing so great. Okay, let's just keep going. You're doing really good. So stepping back into warrior two. Inhale, rise up. Warrior two. Flip your palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keeping our right. I think you're supposed to be on the other side. Here we go. Our warrior. Reverse warrior on the side. We're going to bring our right arm down to the inside of our left knee. Left arm down to the inside of our left knee. This is in our side angle. From here, we're going to plant our right hand now on the inside of our left foot, opening up to the other side. Toes can be lifted or still planted down. From here, we're going to move into, come back up to warrior two. Pivot our toes forward, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinging at the hips, coming down with a flat back, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Pivoting our toes in a little bit and our heels out. We'll find a little bit of a deeper stretch here. Try to touch your forehead to the mat. You can do this by taking a wider stance. Feeling this nice deep stretch. From here, we're going to pivot our toes out. Bringing our heels in, coming into our goddess second side. Inhale, rise up. Hands at heart center. Now we're going to do eagle second side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, bringing your right arm underneath our left now. Coming into our eagle second side. We're going to pivot our toes back towards the top of our mat. Coming into our crescent lunge. We're going to inhale, bringing our weight into our left leg. Step up. Bring our right leg over our left. Crossing our legs. Trying to cross our right toes around our left calf. Inhale, lifting your elbows up. Exhale, round down to sleeping eagle. Exhale, come up. Inhale, come up. Arms up by your ears. Uncross your legs. Standing in upward salute. Exhale, arms down to mountain pose. Arms just down by your side, palms are facing outwards. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to do Tadasana, tree pose. So you're going to bring your right foot up to your left hip crease or the inside of your left thigh or your calf, just not directly on your knee. You could blow your knee out here. The inside of your right calf is, or the inside of your right thigh, left thigh is probably, there you go. Good job, baby. If you can keep your foot there without slipping, you can bring your hands in a heart center. Find a focal point, stay balanced, stay grounded here. Inhale, come up. Releasing your foot. We're going to do tree second side. Now bringing our left foot up. Locking it in our inner thigh, our right hip crease, our calf. Finding our balance here. When you're stable, you can bring your hands in a heart center. Beautiful. Exhale, drop your foot, plant your hands, step back. We're going to flow through our last vinyasa of our practice. Exhale down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. All right, take a 30-second rest in child's pose. Okay, now we're going to do our floor sequence. 317. Okay. Do you want to? Okay. All right. So from here, we're going to exhale, move down in a downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're going to inhale, right leg lifts. Step it through, bring our right knee to the outside of our right arm, right hand, coming in a half pigeon. Tuck our toes, straightening out that back leg as much as we can. Making sure our hips are squared here.
Tuck them or untuck?
Untucked. You can tuck your toes to find more length in the back of your leg. Making sure our hips are squared here. Look back and make sure your leg is straight. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, walk your hands down, coming into sleeping pigeon. Stretching out our hips here. If you find any uncomfortability, try to move your breath into those places. Inhale, come up. Now from here, we're going to play in mermaid for a moment, if this is in your practice today. Playing with our mermaid, yes. We're going to bring that back foot up as much as we can. Trying to grab it with our hand is beautiful. Going even further, bringing your foot into your hip crease and locking that into your, sorry baby, I'm going to use you as the demo, and locking it in there. And then reaching your right arm up and over and interlacing your fingers.
I'm not there yet.
It's okay, he'll get there. Practice, practice, practice. Beautiful.
I'm a mermaid.
Okay, so from there, coming out of that, we're going to swing our left leg up and over now. Beautiful. And we're going to cross that over our other leg. Trying to stack our knees here, coming in a cow face. Sorry, I know you're kind of in an uncomfortable position on concrete. Beautiful. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lower down. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to do a cool little magic trick. We're going to plant our hands to the right side of our body. Now from here, we're going to push up, stand up, and we're going to do a 360 turn to the right. Keeping our feet pretty much exactly where they are. Go all the way around, baby. Go all the way around. Yep, keep going, keep going. And we're gonna do calf face on the second side. Perfect. So now your left leg is now gonna be on the bottom. Your right leg should be on the top. Knees are still trying to stack here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna move into half pigeon second side. So we're gonna swing that right leg back to the back of our mat, keeping our left leg planted, straightening out that back leg, untucking our toes, making sure our hips are still squared here, looking back to make sure our leg is straight. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, walk your hands out into sleeping pigeon. Taking in the full benefits of this stretch. Finding a comfortable position, finding your edge, and resting there. If you feel any sharp pains, do come out of this position. We don't want any sharp pains. But if you do find a little mild discomfort, just breathe into those places. Now we're going to inhale, come up. Option to play with your mermaid if you'd like to. We're going to move into our ab series for today. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. We're going to do our ab series. All right, we're going to move into boat pose. So swinging our right leg around to meet our left. We're going to make a V shape with our body. Our legs are going to come up in front of us. Legs come up off the ground. Beautiful. You can bring your hands in a heart center if you want, or keep them out alongside your legs. Make sure you're keeping your core engaged here. Try to tuck your pelvis under towards your belly a little bit more. Keep holding. Exhale, come out. From here, we're going to come in and do bicycles. So come down on your back. And from here, we're going to bring our hands behind our head, interlacing our fingers. And we're going to bring our right elbow to our left knee. And then we're going to do the other side. Left elbow to right knee. And then we're just going to keep alternating. Beautiful. Yeah, baby. Keep going. You can do it. Working those abs. You can never have too many abs.
9-pack.
Keep going. All right, exhale, come out. We're going to take a 30-second rest. Option to sing along here. You know this song, which I'm sure everybody does.
Street lights, people, heaven just a funny motion, hiding somewhere in the night.
All right, moving into our reverse crunches now. We're going to do this for 45 seconds or so, bringing our legs up into the air. We're going to do reverse crunches, so bring your hands down on your mat. What are you doing? Legs up in the air, arms down by your sides. You're going to lift your pelvis up as much as you can do reverse crunches. Yes, as high as you can. You can do it, keep going.
Don't stop.
Don't stop believing. You can do it.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. Got 10 more seconds. You're doing great.
Shadows searching in the night.
Beautiful. All right, come out. Now from here, we're going to do infinity abs. So coming back up into our boat pose. Our weight is in our tailbone, keeping our back straight here as much as we can. We're going to do infinity abs. So bring your knees up a little bit more. Come on, baby, you can do it. Bring your knees up a little bit more. We're going to interlace our fingers in front of us, and we're going to make an infinity sign with our arms. Alternating up. Come on.
I'm trying.
Yes, come on, you can do it.
I'm trying.
I'm with you. Here we go. I also haven't been doing the whole
Oh,
secret
God.
surgery. That's a lot. Keep going. You can do it. Don't stop believing.
Fucking do it. Right.
All right, take a rest here. Oh my God. Grab a quick drink of water. Good job, guys.
Oh,
You made it through the ab series. Beautiful job, guys. Nice work. All right, good job, baby.
Oh, my
All right, so now we're gonna kind of slow things down. You guys have made it through the most intense part of our practice today. We're gonna do a little ab stretch. So coming up onto our knees, we're in a kneeling position. Knees are hip distance apart. Coming up, we're gonna bring our left arm back and around to grab our foot. Right arm comes up and around in front of you, opening up your side, opening up your abdominals. Beautiful. Now we're going to swing around and do the right side. Right hand comes down to meet your right foot. Left arm comes up and around, stretching out your left side. Beautiful. Now take a quick rest in child's pose. So hard. Okay. Now from that, we're going to come into our seated position, sitting on our sits bones here, crossing our legs, keeping our knees on our, keeping our hands on our knees here. We're going to inhale to lengthen, and then we're going to move our right hand over to our left knee and get a twist in our right side. Gaze, left hand plants on the mat behind you. Your gaze comes up and over your left shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. Find as much length in your spine as you can. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up to center. Now we're going to do second side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bringing our left hand over to our right knee. Right hand plants down behind us. Twisting open to the right side now. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Beautiful job. Okay, coming back into center. We're going to open up to the long edge of our mat now. And we're going to come into Vinyasa, forehead and knees. So we're going to bring our right foot on the inside of our left thigh. And our left foot's going to open up to the side as much as you can here. There you go. Beautiful job, baby. Inhale, arms up. Twist your body over your left leg. Twist your body over your left leg. There you go. Exhale. Reach down as much as you can. We want to try to, this is forehead to knee, Vinyasa. So from here, we're going to raise up our knee as much as we can to make that forehead to knee connection.
Care Bear doesn't have to
Care Bear needs to do a little more yoga, I think. Trying to grab that foot. Beautiful. Good job, baby. Flexing our toes in towards our face. Getting as much of this stretch as we can. Good job, baby. Inhale, come back up to center. We're going to do wide-legged forward fold seated now. So we're going to open up our right leg, sitting into our seated straddle here. Inhale to lengthen, finding as much length in that spine as you can. Exhale, hinging at your hips, fold forward. Beautiful. Doing such a good job here. Inhale, come back up. And now we're going to move our left foot in to the inside of our right thigh, keeping our right foot exactly where it is. Inhale, rise up. Twist your body over your right leg. Exhale, go down. We want to make this forehead and knee connection once again. So bending our right knee, touching our forehead to our knee. Don't skip. Got it. There you go. And once you've made that connection, you can slowly and gradually straighten out that leg.
That's as far as I can go.
That's okay, baby. You're doing so good. Beautiful job. All right, now coming back up to center. We're going to just twist our legs to the top of our mat. And we're going to lie down on our backs.
Asana?
Not yet. We're almost there. So close. We're going to do wind removing pose. So we're going to inhale, bring our right knee up to our right shoulder, avoiding the rib cage here. We're going to interlace our fingers around our shin, pulling our leg in as much as we can, hugging it in tight. Beautiful. Our left toes are flexed towards our face. Our right foot is just completely relaxed here. If we're doing this posture correctly, we should feel a slight pinch in our right hip crease area. Exhale, come down. Now we're going to do the left side. Right foot toes. Your right foot toes are flexed toward your face. Now you're going to inhale, bring that left knee up, avoiding the rib cage, bring it into your left shoulder. Fingers interlaced around your shin. Beautiful. Exhale, come down. Now we're going to do a little bridge pose today. So planting our hands next to us, down on the other side. We're going to bring our feet, bending our knees, bringing our feet in towards our glutes. Try to reach down and touch your heels. Make sure that you notice they're there. And on our next inhale, we're going to slowly lift our hips up, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing our hips up as high as we can, our hips and our pelvis. Beautiful. Keep holding, keep breathing. You have the option to stay here and bridge or play with your wheel if you'd like to. Playing with our wheel today. Your hands are going to plant by your face.
Oh, yeah.
Your hands are going to plant by your face. You're going to inhale. Push away from here. And then when you exhale, I don't want to roll down because I'm not on the mat. When you exhale, you're going to slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Be very gentle with your body. Since we've done such a good job stretching out our spines now, we're going to windshield wiper our legs left and right, left and right. Beautiful. 3:34. Almost done. All right. Now from here, we're going to move into puppy pose. Oh, sorry. From puppy pose. So we're going to be on our hands and our knees here. And we're just going to keep our, so knees are directly underneath our hips. What are you doing? From here, our knees are directly underneath our hips. We're going to just slowly walk our hands out in front of us to the outsides of our mat. There we go. Keeping our Hips exactly and our knees exactly where they are. Just feeling this deep stretch in our shoulders here. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up. Now coming down to lie back. Coming back to seated. We're going to come into butterfly. So your feet are going to come in. The soles of your feet are going to come together. Good job. Knees are out. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, go down and smell your stinky toes.
Alarm's gonna go off in 4 minutes.
All right. Now we're going to come down into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Good work today, guys. Closing down our eyes, get as comfortable as possible. Use a bolster if you'd like, a pillow, blanket. Thank yourself for all your hard work today. Come back to your intention and dedication of your practice. If for you today that was gratitude, thank your body and your mind for being capable of moving you through your practice. It's not easy. It's always a work in progress. But make sure to thank yourself because you did it. Reading from the universal law, fuel your intentions with your belief, your energy, and your vision. Let go of the notion of limits. The universe wants to remind you today that where there is a will, there is a way. It is time to set your intentions, believe in yourself, and boldly move forward. Bringing awareness back into your body, wiggle your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Rolling onto your favorite side now, using your arm as a pillow, coming into the fetal position. On your next inhale, you're going to use your arms to push yourself up, coming back into seated with your legs crossed. Keeping your chin tucked slightly, eyes are closed. Bring your hands into heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with us today. I hope you received many great benefits from this practice. Namaste means the light in me honors the light in you. I honor the love, the light, the compassion, the beauty and the patience in you, as it is also within me. Namaste.
Namaste.